Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your tarot card for the week of March 29th, 2026. It is a collective general reading. So as the messages come through today, take what fits and leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it's meant for someone else. And be sure to check out your other placements if you're not sure what they are. In the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, Scorpio, keep in mind, this is not what you don't see coming for the week ahead. I've already released those readings, so you're welcome to take a look at them if you like. But the tarot card of the week reading is intended to be a message to you from source, some type of question or something they want you to go within and ponder so you can make a decision that is best for you and your life at this time. With all of that said, now let's begin. My moon babies. Tapping into the Scorpio collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What is the tarot card of the week? Did you see that Judgment card flip out? Judgment. What is trying to get your attention? The bottom of the deck, the Devil. What boundaries need to be created in your life when it comes to a toxic situation, environment, connection, or pattern? Okay. Judgment. Why is Judgment here for the Scorpio collective, which I am a card-carrying member of? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Been a hell of a few weeks, huh, my friends? I know. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is Judgment their tarot card of the week? What is trying to get your attention? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Hierophant. There's a lesson here. We're supposed to learn a lesson. Knight of Cups, when it comes to love. Page of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Something when it comes to perhaps a toxic pattern in love. Tell me about the Hierophant. Why is that here for Scorpio? Why is that here? Tell me more about this lesson. Sometimes I can also see the Hierophant as your higher self. Tell me more about this here. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Hierophant, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands. If we don't learn this lesson, we're about to repeat it. And we have no one to blame but ourselves. Not the person who's coming back or the new person who is entering. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Yeah, something's about to repeat. Knight of Cups. Clarify that. Knight of Cups. Ace of Cups. Fell out of the deck. I think we know where this is going. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here? Flowers are not going to cut it this time, my love. One more shuffle here. Thank you. High Priestess. So our intuition is trying to get our attention. The Tower, that's us. Queen of Cups, that's us. Lovers at the bottom of the deck. You could have someone new entering your life, or you could have your current person. Maybe there's been a fallout. They're coming, in with some type of reconciliation. Could be a past person for some of you. That night, or whoever's on that night, will be different for each of you. Past person, your current person, or a new person. But someone is coming in with a romantic gesture, with a love offer. Aces are opportunities. So you have the Ace of Cups, opportunity to get to the Ten of Cups. You have the Ace of Pentacles, opportunity to get to the Ten of Pentacles. So long-term, a long-term emotional investment is headed your way. It's an opportunity. We have the message, we have the messenger. When it comes in, there's a moment for us not to rush. We may be inclined to want to rush. Oh, it's a new person. They're showing interest. My current person is very remorseful for what they did or said. My past person is back and I've been manifesting and wanting them. And here they are. Don't rush. There's something here about don't rush this time. Lovers, to the Three of Cups, to the Four of Swords. Yeah, what precedes the Four of Swords is the Three of Swords. Don't quickly rush into the new union. Reconciliation, immediately forgiving this person and forgetting like, oh, we're just going to pretend nothing ever happened and we're going to heal the connection here. What is the sabotaging behavior? Because it's like, we can't blame this person if they're not changing and we continue to take them back over and over again. Or it's a new person and we're ignoring the red flags. We can't really blame that person. It's us. We're the one not learning the lesson. So what's the lesson here? I think for some of us, it's just boundaries. It's just boundaries. I think the pattern is within us. Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Swords to the 10 of Wands. Tell me about that 7 of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. The lesson. 5 of Cups, 9 of Wands. Boundaries. There you go. Justice. Yep. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles. Some of us are really, really bad when it comes to boundaries. We're single, and I'm just going to just say we are. I'm not, but you know, we're single, we're lonely, we're in the 5 of Cups. Someone comes along, they seem romantic, whether they're masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. I don't read body parts. Oh, there's just a big wind just like gushed by. I don't know if the microphone picked that up. So yeah, they come in, it's like like a whirlwind type of romance. They say all the right things. We're attracted to them. We're desperately wanting love because we're coming, into the connection at a lower vibration. We're there in the 5 of Cups, which is us, that it actually is astrologically a Scorpio's card. And we immediately rush in. We put up no boundaries. We don't take our time to get to know the person. And then before we know it, the relationship ends. And we're like, oh my God, it's another person. But it's like, really, was it them? Was it them? Because they came in night energy. And maybe we're so desperate for love that we're like, well, we'll take a night and they'll turn into a king or a queen. But they're not. Otherwise, they would have came in as a king or a queen. So if we practice healthy boundaries when we're getting to know a new romantic person, then we get to take our time and to really see, are they a king or a queen, as opposed to just rushing in because they come in with sweet words or some romantic gesture. If it's your person and you're always having these tower moments with them, or these arguments or these fallouts, they come in with an apology. Are you just sweeping what they did under a rug because they're back and they're saying all the right things? But where's the action that they're taking to actually show changed behavior? So in that respect, it's like, okay, if you want to continue engaging with this person, I mean, the cards aren't telling you not to do that, but you do need to have some healthy boundaries. You need to set up some rules, and then you need to stick to them. You need to enforce them. This person is always going to try to cross the line. Anyone would. It's up to you to hold firm on those boundaries to make sure that the relationship is balanced. It's the Justice card. Justice is Libra. Libra is the house of relationship, partnerships, marriage, etc., etc. So it's like, it's on us. And if this is a past person coming back and offering reconciliation, don't get swept up off your feet in this. There's something here about like, have they really done the work? And the 8 of Pentacles, the only way you're going to know that is if you put up some boundaries and you give this person time so you can observe them. Anything else Scorpio needs to know about this lesson? So what is trying to get your attention? Your intuition is telling you whoever's coming in, past, current, or new, don't rush in like you did last time. Anything else we need to know about this? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Anything else we need to know? 4 swords, heal that wound. 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups of the Sun card. Heal that wound because that person's coming in. So I would spend this week to say, be honest with yourself. Is that the issue I have? That when I enter a romantic connection, I'm so desperate for that human connection that I'm entering it at the 5 of Cups. And when I'm entering at the 5 of Cups, maybe I'm not selecting the best romantic partner. Maybe I'm getting swept up too much in the romance, or in, you know what I mean? And the idea of love. And I'm really not giving myself the time to judge this person, judgment correctly, to see really how they behave and are they a sustainable long-term partner. If it's your current person coming back in, are you very quick to accept the apology because they come in with your favorite cigar or a bottle of wine or flowers or whatever? But are you actually pausing to see, is there changed behavior in them? Or is this just a cycle? Wheel of Fortune to the 7 of Swords, because again, can we really blame them if we're the ones allowing them to repeat that cycle? And same thing, if this is a past person coming back around, I think we need to take our time here to make sure that they have changed, that they actually have done the work. Yeah, let's get you 3 cards of advice. 3 cards of advice. One more shuffle. Thank you. Advice, Wheel of Fortune. There's a cycle now that's about to be repeated. Hermit, go within. 5 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Wands. Again, having boundaries. There's something here about having boundaries, being cautiously optimistic with the past person, the current person, or the new person. There's also something here about speaking up when there's a disagreement. Like, you can't just keep all these little arguments and discords and the bickering, and they come in with an apology or sweet words. There's something about like, no. We need to be an adult about this in that hermit energy. You can't just keep sweeping it under the rug. This is going to be a continual cycle for us if we don't learn this lesson. This is a turning point, either in your current connection, the past connection coming back, or the new one. This is a turning point. Anything else they need to know about this, or we need to know about this? This is also like standing firm when you create that boundary, because this person, whoever they are, past, current, or new, they're not used to being with you with boundaries, or being with someone who has boundaries, and they might try to cross it. And there's something here about like no. No means no here. There's a line here, and when they cross it, don't ignore it. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Yeah, Magician, communicate it. Sagittarius, Temperance, in a balanced way. Lovers, bottom of the deck, King of Wands. I'm telling you, you have someone coming in. So there's something here about have your boundaries, about what you will and won't accept in a relationship. Don't be afraid to communicate them. Magician energy there, Mercurial energy. Don't be afraid to communicate it. You don't have to be brash about it or rude. You could do it in a very tempered or balanced way. But this is how you're going to heal connection in your life, past, current, or new. This is how you can actually have more union in a romantic partnership, is by you having clear, strict boundaries and not allowing someone to just cross over them because they say some sweet words to you. That is what I have for you for the week ahead. I would expect incoming communication from someone who is a Knight of Cups, not a King of Cups or a Queen of Cups. That is what I have for you, my dear. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. Create your boundaries and stay firm. Don't allow this person to cross them or take advantage of you. I think that's another way for you to heal this connection for those of you who do want this connection to work. That is what I have for you. As always, I'm sending you light, love, and peace.